So right now we have pre-run nutrition going down. So I have some instant oatmeal. This has been my go-to lately. It's just Quaker oats. I prefer the cinnamon flavor. So I have that. Got a little bit of Black Rifle coffee. And then in here I'm out of G1M Sport from BPN. So an alternative to that I've found that's pretty good is Raw's Endurance Fuel. It has 300 milligrams of sodium per serving, and it also has 24 grams of carbohydrates. So I mix 2 scoops of that into here. That's gonna give me 600 milligrams of sodium and 50 grams of carbohydrates, not including the oatmeal for this run this morning. After I've consumed my food, first thing that I like to do in the mornings is start off with either some scripture reading or either a devotion. So shout out to my mom. She got me this book. It's called Peace with the Psalms. She had obviously seen that I've been going through Psalms and Proverbs a lot, especially because I've had a lot of stress and anxiety lately in my life. And this is 40 readings to relax your mind and calm your heart. Devotions from Abide Christian Meditation. And I found it really helpful. I'm only a few in. So today we are going through Psalm 5. Listen to my words, Lord. Consider my lament. Hear my cry for help. My King and my God, for to you I pray. In the morning, Lord, you hear my voice. In the morning I lay my request before you and wait expectantly. So I want to read the end of the devotion. The gift of God's favor is truly a gift, unmerited and undeserved. His love delights our souls. And through his limitless grace and mercy, he gives us the gift of his favor. Feel the blessing of God on your life through the gift of his favor, and with his presence as a shield, rest peacefully today. So I always like to start off with either scripture or devotion, and the reason for this is the same reason that I'm going to talk about the benefits of why I choose to run in the morning and why you should run in the morning. Starting off your day with a solid foundation on your values and virtues and what you're seeking in this life, which for me is Jesus. And am I always on the right track? No. No one's perfect. Jesus was the only one who was perfect. So starting off in the morning though, when my mind is fresh, it gets me in the right mindset to go throughout the day and keep my eyes focused on what is important, no matter the circumstances. I always think about, am I doing the right things? What my values and virtues and Christianity is aligned with? Is this what Jesus is aligned with? Mile number 1 is an 8:01. Mile number 2 is a little bit faster at a 7:37 pace, but we're still staying in our heart rate zone that we need to be in, so I'm okay with it. I always base my running off of heart rate when I'm training and not on pace, unless it's a tempo or a speed workout. And the reason for this is when temperature changes, when the terrain changes, humidity, all those factors are gonna play into how high your heart rate is. And heart rate's really the determinant of whether you're staying in zone 2 or zone 3, and if you're getting the benefits out of running that you need. There's really 5 overarching benefits to running in the morning that I've found through my running journey so far, and each of them encompasses a lot of other benefits from starting your day off running first thing in the morning rather than some other time in the day. So the first benefit is going to be that of consistency. Starting the day running first thing in the morning, it instills discipline. And also the bigger thing about that consistency is every day you get up and you run, you accomplish something for the day. Accomplish a pretty big task. Regardless of what happens throughout the day, you know, hey, at least I got my run in the morning. Also, on top of that, running in the morning helps you alleviate the stresses of what's going to happen throughout the day. Because if you wait to do your run in the afternoon, say all of a sudden you have new meetings at work that you have to go to, or kid got sick at school, you got to go take care of them. Now your running schedule is all thrown all over the place. So it's best to just get it done early in the morning, stay consistent, and have that discipline to get up and get it done. Mile number 3 in the 750s, 7 more to go. Staying consistent, sub 8. second benefit to running in the morning is the majority of your races are going to be in the morning. So just like you say, practice like you play in any other sport, or train like you fight. You want to try to set the conditions, mirror the conditions that you will have on race day, which most races start in the morning, so why not train in the morning? Also, especially during the summer months right now, how it is down here in Georgia, the temperature is gonna be lower and the humidity is gonna be lower in the morning. Whereas if you wait till the midday to noon, you're gonna be having a heat index of 110, 118, and I wouldn't advise running in that, the risk of heat-related injuries. Mile number 4 is a 7:57. Mile number 5 is a 7:51. The third benefit, and probably the most profound benefit of running in general, but also running in the morning, is the effects it has on your brain and cognition. So as you run, you're increasing the blood flow circulation, which is going to increase oxygen delivery to your brain and also to your muscles. So have the release of endorphins, which are hormones that give you that euphoric almost feeling known as runner's high. Now, not everybody will get runner's high. Some may never experience it. I've experienced it before, and it's not all the time, but with that increased oxygen, you also have endocannabinoids, which are going to allow the passage of neurotransmissions through the brain a lot faster, which is going to increase cognition, memory, and your ability to think clearly throughout the rest of the day. That's why it's better to run in the morning for brain cognition than in the evening or at night, because you can get that clarity, you get those synapses firing. Mile number 7 is 7:44. 3 more to go. We're headed to the National Infantry Museum, where we're gonna meet wifey to pick me up and finish this run strong. The fourth benefit has to do with your overall health, but specifically metabolic rate. So your physical health, not necessarily mental. That was our third benefit. Has a profound, vast array of benefits, but also you're increasing your endurance, your cardiovascular system, the ability for you to transport oxygen to your VO2. But other than that, you're increasing your metabolic rate first thing in the morning. So if you're trying to lose weight, is it better exercise in the morning? Yes, 100%. Now, do you need to do vigorous exercise? No, but zone 2 running, easy running, would be perfect, because you're going to increase the accessibility of those fat stores to be used as energy throughout not only the run, but the rest of the day. 7.5 miles in, had to lose a shirt. It's just way too hot out here, and it's about to storm, so humidity is probably close to 100%. It's like down here in Georgia, summer is different. I mean, similar to Arkansas and kind of similar to Texas. Texas is a little bit drier, but as soon as you walk out the door, it's like you're breathing through wet air, swamp. Just hit 8 miles, 2 left. I'm gonna take my last gel. Just hit 9 miles, did not see the pace, but we're almost to the NIM. Mile left, less than. The fifth overarching benefit that I found from running in the morning versus running any other time of the day, especially in the evening, is sleep quality. So you don't want to work out right before you go to sleep. It's not good, because working out alerts you. Also, just like, especially if it's like strength training, not necessarily running, but strength training, tape pre-workout and stuff, you're going to be up for a hot minute after you go to the gym. So it's better to just do that stuff in the morning, then get through a productive day. You've already done your workout. Now you can hit the bed and get good quality sleep and get recovered for the next day, the next morning, to go out, get your run in. 10 miles complete at a 7:50 pace. Not terrible, especially for the humidity and temperature right now. Over 1,000 calories burned, 1 hour and 18 minutes, 25 seconds. So we're looking good for a baseline right now, especially for 10 miles for an upcoming race that I'll talk to y'all about here in a little bit once we get some brunch. But those were the 5 overarching benefits that I've found personally and that are backed by research for running consistently, running in the morning versus later in the day and in the evening. So very sweaty, about to go get showered up.
It's fine.
So post run, got the strong reds, strong greens from BPN, and then I have creatine from Podium in here. Hannah is running, so somehow, I don't know how, but she's a runner now. She's been running 2 miles per day for multiple days, and she ran 3 miles yesterday, I believe, and she has never ran this much or this consistent in her entire life. So I don't know if she got bored while I was out in the field down here at iBullock. She's been here for the last couple of weeks with me, going into graduation this upcoming week, and then we're gonna be out of here. So stoked for her. She might end up doing a 5K or something here pretty soon, maybe even a marathon, or not a marathon, but a half marathon first, and then maybe even a marathon one day. But waiting on her to get done, and then we're gonna go get brunch. So just got done eating at Bodega 1205. It's in downtown Columbus. Has very good brunch and breakfast food. So about to hammer out some homework for my master's program right now. But looking forward, I'm 11 weeks out for my next race. It is a small race, so it's not very big, but it's close to home. It's a half marathon. And I'm going into this with the goal to run a sub 1 hour and 30 minute half marathon. That's the fastest time that I've ever ran. The fastest I've ever ran is in the 140s. So we have a lot of work to do in the next 11 weeks. But I'm excited, I'm ready to do it. To recap those benefits of running in the morning, why I choose to run every morning, why you should choose to run in the morning. It's number one, consistency, discipline. You never know what's gonna happen throughout the day. Start the day off right, accomplish something. Number two, you gotta train like you're gonna race. So if your race is gonna be in the morning, you need to train that same way. Also, temperature and humidity is going to be lower in the morning. 3, all the mental health benefits, the clarity that comes from it with the endorphins and the endocannabinoids releasing, and just the blood flow, the circulation of oxygen to the brain. It's going to help with cognition and memory, and just help you to have a clear thought going into what you have planned for the day and work. Number 4, increasing that metabolic rate, obviously after exercising throughout the day. Thermic effect of food and recovery, basically. You're going to be burning more calories. Lastly, sleep. I prefer to run in the morning. It's been beneficial for me to have better sleep at night, and studies also say that it's better to work out earlier in the day than it is right before bedtime. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for supporting. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one.